All right, good morrow, besties. My name is Jess, and I'm your witchy best friend. And I am here to do a walkthrough for one of my absolute favorite decks, honestly. Um, it is Messages from the Ancestors, an oracle card deck by Stephen Farmer. So let's just do a little walk around to the sides. Nothing on that side, nothing on that side. The code. But this is from upside down. This is from Hierophant Publishing, and if you can't tell, this is a little broken in and worn. But it says your lineage reaches back to the very dawn of human existence and all ancestor types. Spirits, whether primordial, prehistoric, or archetypal, have gifts to share. Now, in a beautiful set of 44 oracle cards, Dr. Stephen Farmer has given you the keys to tapping into this community of wisdom keepers, allowing you to uncover the answers of life's questions in the light of their collective experience and insight. The accompanying guidebook offers easy-to-follow instructions and in-depth descriptions of each ancestor card, as well as direct messages from these powerful teachers. With these cards as your guide, you can begin to cultivate a greater awareness of your relationship with those who have come before and connect with their enduring teachings. So like I said, it's Hierophant Publishing. There is no price. My daughter found this for me. She got this for me for Christmas like 4 years ago, maybe at this point. Been a while. And I've been using this for ancestor work for quite some time now, and I just kind of wanted to go through and show you what a cool little deck this is. So let's get to it. So just a plain blue inside. How very boring, but that's okay. The guidebook has been very loved by me, but it's a fantastic guidebook, to be truthfully honest. Like, there's such great information here. This is a 2021 publishing from Stephen Farmer, dedicated to the multitudes of beings who have come before and those who follow. And just a couple of little quotes. And then working with the cards, the expanded meaning of the cards, and then it gives you a listing of all of them, and they're in alphabetical order. The only thing is, it breaks it up into different sections. So you have primordial ancestors, which is like celestial, earth, fire, air, water. You have prehistoric ancestors, which is moon, animal, plant, mineral, tree, and then all the ancestor archetypes. And then just a little breakdown of how to work with this. Why connect with your ancestors? Because everything is connected. Everything is connected. And then it goes into the cards. What I don't like, though, is it doesn't really... It goes into the cards, like how everything is connected. I wish it was more in a alphabetical order, because sometimes it's a little hard to find a card and find the meaning of it if you're not, you don't know how the book is completely set up. And then it gets into your just like one card a day, 3-card landscape, a timeline, just the simple cross, a relationship spread, and then we get into the meaning of the cards. And it gives you like a little picture, and then the meaning. Like it gives you, this is like a description of what that card is, and then it gives you like a more of an oracle meaning towards that card, and then it just goes through all the way. I've used this deck quite often. And then it gives you like illustration credits, because the artwork on these cards are gorgeous. Just wait to see. Just wait. Okay. I don't have them in order because I am too lazy to do that. But we can definitely take a look at these cards. So let's take a start. I think I'm going to follow Rochelle and everybody else. I've already edged a couple decks. I think I'm going to edge these as well, because they're starting to look a little beaten up and worn. But these are the backs. So if you wanted to do reversals, it's absolutely possible. You would just, like with tarot, you read the reverse of whatever the card is. Let's take a look at these. So I'm trying to figure out how best to set this up. So we have the Magician, Conjuring, and I mean, look at the artwork on these. Just beautiful. We have the Warrior, which discusses boundaries. The Little Fairy, I love this. The Rebel, the Free Spirit, is hanging out in the moon. We have the Peacekeeper, Serenity. I love the campfire, just hanging out with the dog. Water. This card always talks about just going with the flow. Just, the water flows and so do you. Shadow, your darkness. I love this. It makes me think of Pan a little bit, the hoof feet and the horns. Hero. This always makes me think of Hercules in a way. But it's courage and just, I love that. Celestial. Boundless. We're just floating away in the ether. Air. Reminds you to take a deep breath in. Hunter. Tracking. Looking for that thing that you need. Dance. Movement. Innocent. I like the horse and the kitty cat and the farm. It's just beautiful. Talks about purity. What an innocent relationship they have. Grandfather. Wasn't my grandfather, but I was always out in the farm helping my uncle with his garden, my aunt with her garden. They had a huge garden beds, all kinds of vegetables, flowers. It's one of my favorite memories, but it talks about presence, about being there for people. Storyteller and imagination. This is cute with the little dragon just hiding behind the blanket, scared of the story. Probably one of my absolute favorite cards is the Moon. It talks about going through cycles, how we all cycle through life, and we hit our ebbs and our flows. Gardener. Cultivation. What are we cultivating in our life? What are we cultivating? What are we growing? The Holy One. You could take that as any inspiration. The monk out there watching the storm roll in, talking about inspiration. Master DNA. This is what binds all of us together. Adaptation. Artisan. The craftsmanship. The Healer. This card makes me giggle, and if you can figure out why, leave me a comment below. No, it's probably not going to be okay for YouTube. But the Healer talks about compassion. He's blessing this person. Blessing. Communicator. Messages. That's so pretty. Oh. Ruler and leadership. And just look at that. She's got that gorgeous crown with the dragons. The Shaman and the Spirit Guide. The Tree in Balance. Mother and Nurturing. Rhythm Maker. I get this card a lot. Tempo. Find your beat. Find what you're supposed to be marching to and what you're supposed to be going along with. Fire. Passion. Playing that violin with the devil. Using your passion. Keep you out of the fire. Lovers. Love. I love this. They're all celestial. I'm really big into space and the stars and things like that. And it makes me think of the night sky on the farm as a kid. I love it. Mineral. Solidness. I see faces here. When I look at this, I see guides from the past and people, that are there. They're rock solid for me. The Inventor. Ingenuity. All these great ideas, ships, air balloon, hot air balloons and things, all coming from our mind. And Father is authority. the writer. Sometimes when I'm trying to get past a little bit of writer's block, I'll pull this card out and just sit with it and find inspiration. The Explorer. And I don't know why, every time I look at this card, if any of you ever watched The Walking Dead, like the first season, Lori, it's like, I always picture Lori standing out in that little river in like the first few episodes, and I don't know, I can't unsee it. Artist, creativity. Caregiver and support. You're trying to lift somebody up. I love it. Animal, trusting your instinct. Trusting that you know where you need to go, what you need to do. Seeding, the plant. Actor, performer. Are you acting in life? Singer, the voice. Are you using your voice? Are you telling people how you feel? Are you telling people what they need to know? Mentor and coach. Just sitting out there and watching the water and the river and I don't know, just the mountains and everything. I love it. I know I say that for like every card, right? But no, seriously, like this deck is just so phenomenal. So so much good energy comes off of it. We have Earth, which is a life giver. We have a teacher, knowledge. We have the cover picture, grandmother and grace. And then our last one is sound and the musician as she bangs on her drum. So let's do, let us do the landscape. This spread gives you a broader picture of the most critical factors involved in response to your question or concern. So my question, oh, I'm so sorry, I bumped you. My question is, what three things do my ancestors want to tell me? A lot of times when I use this card for my just daily card pull, I will separate it out into 3 piles of 11, and then I'll use my pendulum to divine for my card that I'm going to pull for the morning or for that day, or if I'm looking for a card to meditate on at night. But I want to do 3 cards today, so let's see what the ancestors have to say. And if you haven't noticed this beautiful picture here, this is my late mother. She's definitely my huge spirit guide. She's the one that leads me to my cards, I think, every day. She sits on my desk. I have a whole ancestor altar dedicated to her and everybody else, but she's got a lot of stuff on there. She's an amazing woman. All right, so there's the first card. She wants me to know that I'm a warrior and I am boundless. All right, what else do you need me to know, Mom? What else? What other things what else should I find out today? I think I'm going to go with you. Teacher, knowledge. I feel like I should be sharing this. I think this is what this is. I'm supposed to be sharing this knowledge and information with all of you, showing you this fantastic deck. And then what would be the third thing you would like for me to know? You. Oh, I am doing shadow work. I mean, that's been a big thing for me lately. I should be a warrior with it. I should probably be doing it more often because I'll learn things about myself more, which I have been. I'm doing nightly readings and a morning card pull and all sorts of stuff. But I just wanted to share this with you so you guys could, maybe go out and get it yourself if you wanted. It's fantastic. It's great for ancestor work, and it will be a big thing for me when it comes out. But that's all I have for you today. So I just want to say thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.